Hey YouTube, it's OG Kicks 86. That's Kicks with the Z. Back with another sneaker review. Just a quick disclaimer as always. My channel is not about hype. It is more geared towards helping somebody make a buying decision one way or another. Anyways, if you like the video, please subscribe below. Also comment, let me know what you think. And let's go ahead and get started. So what we have here today is going to be the Air Jordan 12 Retro White Black Taxi. So let's go ahead and get into this retro Jordan box here, or Nike box. Go ahead and pull these guys out of here. Nothing special as far as regarding the packaging or any extra laces, anything like that. So go ahead and get these guys pulled out. Put that aside. So yeah, so very iconic colorway. I know people have been waiting on this particular colorway for years. I'll be honest with you, I was never the biggest fan of the 12s, but as I've gotten older, they've started to win me over. Besides a few kind of like, with a few exceptions, like the Flu Game 12s, things of that nature. But the silhouette itself, was never really into it, but now as I've gotten older, I've kind of learned to appreciate it more. And I think the other part of it as well is because it is a comfortable silhouette. So as far as the materials on this, you do have your tumbled leather here. It seems like it's a little bit better than what they typically use on Air Jordans. Then you have kind of like your snakeskin motif here on the mud guard. On the sole of the shoe, it is black. You have your Jumpman right here, 23 in yellow, and then you have your carbon fiber plate that you can see it. I've always really liked this part on the 12s because you can always kind of have that translucent part where you can see the carbon fiber plate. So I always thought that was a really nice design element. Here you have your gold eyelets, and then your Jumpman embroidered here in black. I did pick these up from JD Sports when they released back in early November. I think the out the door price was right around $232. I think they were retailing for like $210 or something like that. So these are still available if anybody's interested on Foot Locker, you know, be your Foot Sites, DTLR, I think Shoe Palace as well. So you can find them if you're still looking for them. 23 back here. I think this is probably the best feature of the entire shoe. It's just this branding on the back of it. It's very unique. You know, some people might say it's too much, but I think it's just very, very cool. You have like pretty much all the branding that Jordan does, you know, the 23, the Jordan, the tag, and then you also have the Jumpman here. So I really, really enjoy that. As far as the inside of the shoe, sock liner is black on the back of the tongue as well. Black is always best with sock liners because if they're white, I mean, they just get dirty really, really quick. So let me pull out this insole, see if we can see what that looks like. You have your Jumpman there, and then black kind of felt like material. So like I was saying, the left and the right shoe are identical on this particular model. So there's no hitting Easter eggs or anything like that. So as far as the actual comfort on it, like I said, this is one of the more comfortable silhouettes, and that's kind of what started winning me over as I've gotten older. Versatility on this. I guess, yeah, you could wear some jeans with this, shorts, obviously. And from my understanding, this still holds up as a pretty decent basketball shoe to actually play in, even with technology being almost 30 something years old or whatever it is. So just something to keep in mind. Final thoughts on this is a very wearable color palette, white and black. I mean, you can wear this literally with anything. Retail price $210. You can still find it at retailers at that price, and if not, I'm sure you can find them discounted. This is a colorway they've been waiting, or we've all been waiting for, as far as the sneaker community has. for I think over 8 years or something like that. So in my final thoughts is, if you have the opportunity to grab them, you're wanting to grab them, go ahead and get them, especially if you can get them at retail, because you don't know when they're going to drop this particular model again. And something else to keep in mind is, I'm sure they're kind of keeping tabs on, what models sell, how much they sell, things of that nature, just to kind of gauge the interest in, moving forward. So the reason I say that is, you just don't know when they might drop this one again. So if you're thinking about it, I'd probably tell you right now is the time to buy. I'm sure you can even find it, like I said earlier, below retail if you look around a little bit. Would I pay over retail for this particular model? Not in my case. The only reason is because I also have the playoffs. So maybe if I didn't have either, I would be more willing to pay a little bit over retail. But the way things are right now, I think you just pay retail, if not below, and you should be fine. Anything over that, it's your money. So, but let me know what you thought about the Air Jordan 12 taxis. Let me know if you picked them up, something you skipped, or if you prefer the playoffs over these. Write it down in the comment below. OG Kicks 86, that's Kicks with the Z, and I'll see you on the next sneaker review.